Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the T-Shay Show. I'm your host, Tika. And today we have Carlton Doja in the building. What's up, Carlton?
What's up? What's up? What up, Doe?
Now, I know you got a new film out that's called Spot.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about it.
Okay, so where do I start? The Spot is a movie, a fiction film that I put together.
Okay.
That was mainly put together from me just trying to do the resources of me doing music. And at the time, I had some music laying around for my son and a couple other artists. Study putting together a compilation and just having the music stream. I decided to do a short film at the time, to put the music out so that I could get the publishing that way, and that's how basically the Spot was created.
Okay. Now, could you give our viewers of the T-Shay Show a brief overlook of the Spot
Well, the Spot basically,
without telling the movie?
yeah, it's basically about a character. This character Ace, he's kind of in the streets in Detroit, but he lives out in Atlanta, and he's doing the music thing, and he still kind of got his hands in the cookie jar, so to speak,
Okay.
with the different other kind of things in the streets in
Okay.
Detroit.
Okay. So you did film the movie here in Detroit?
It was actually filmed in Detroit as well. Yes, it was filmed. I filmed it in Detroit, Congress, Georgia, Mount Clemens, and parts of Lansing, Michigan.
Oh, that sounds pretty dope.
Yeah.
How long did it take you? Was it the film and the production? Was that difficult through COVID? Did you complete the movie through COVID?
Well, we did have to shut down like everybody else because I also do music as well. So we was preparing with Music Time to do a show over at Little Caesar.
Okay.
Little Caesar Arena, and that was actually set up for March of 2020, March 15th. But the world shut down, of course, March 13th. So I was in the process of finishing and wrapping it up then, but we had to take a pause due to the COVID.
Okay. Well, that sounds, really interesting. And you just mentioned Music Time. Tell us about that.
Yes. Music Time is a platform where people can submit their music. It's also have a pay-per-view, like if you wanted to see the fights, so to speak, like Showtime.
Okay.
It's like considered like Netflix mixed with Showtime. So you could actually go watch film, you know what I'm saying?
Is it like Tubi?
It's like Tubi as well.
Wow.
Yes.
And you are the creator of that?
No, I'm not the creator.
Okay.
Actually, that's Bill and Delano.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the CEOs of that platform.
Okay. Well, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So do you have any record labels or,
Yes,
things you're working on as far as music-wise as well?
Yes, I also have the soundtrack is actually being released from the Spot. It's being released up under D-Day Music Group
Okay.
and 500 Entertainment. And we have a soundtrack that's going to come with the movie as well. So that's D-Day Music Group, LLC. And I got a few artists. I got the Boulevard signed to the label. I have Vanna. I also have Nate Walker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these local artists or are they from elsewhere, like from Georgia?
Well, they are from Michigan.
Okay.
Nate Walker actually is from the east side of Detroit.
Okay.
Vanna is from Lansing, Michigan. And Boulevard Bully is from Mount Clemens.
Okay. Well, we might have to tap in. The T-Shirt Show might have to tap in with your
Exactly.
artists to see what's up with them.
Exactly.
Okay.
I also brought some music too as well, and a couple other things for you.
Yeah, I see you brought the T-Shirt Show some
Yep,
goodies.
yep,
That's good. We like goodies over here, okay?
Exactly. I got my clothing line that I've been working on it for a minute. D-Day Music Group gear,
Mhm.
and I also have the artists like in the promotion for the Spot. We got the Spot T-shirts, and
Let me
you
see.
know we got them in multiple colors. The Spot promoting the film, and we also have U1. We got them in different colors.
Thank you.
Different color the Spot. I also have my artist Boulevard Bully brand.
Okay.
Merchandise.
Plenty of merch.
What's your size?
Small.
Small. I got large.
That's fine. I'll wear it.
I got large. but yeah, that's what I got going on. I got the clothing line, and I'm pretty much was in Atlanta working a lot out of Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay.
and Congress, Georgia.
Mhm.
But I'm just back here in Michigan working with a few people who kind of pushed me to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? Even like I said, I kind of did the music thing. That was my passion. I've been doing music for a while, like
Okay.
almost 30 years. And the film thing just came along. So now I'm in the film family, and I'm being well accepted, and I'm liking where it's going. Because the entrepreneur thing, what we're doing now with the COVID coming along, and everybody doing like yourself, the podcast. We also doing different other platforms. Everybody getting off into they entrepreneur style. So the clothing lines or wherever it may be.
Yeah, COVID brought out, a lot of good things
Mm-hmm.
with people. You know what I mean? Basically, start up things, start up their passion, do things that they always wanted to do. And speaking of clothing lines and things like that, I do have to shout out Savage Boutique from my girl Shakendra Flint. Thank you for the outfit.
Shout
I'm
out.
looking good today.
Shout out.
But yeah, what motivated you really into getting into the movie industry, considering that music was your passion?
Well, we also come from the background of entertainment. Our family, the Dozers.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of, Lamont Dozier from Motown. He was a songwriter, and just pretty much being my passion from a kid. I've been doing it. At the age of 16, I did my first tour. A lot of people didn't know I was really doing music because I always never, really talked about it. I just kind of did it behind the scenes, and I was working with my brother Antoine Dozier.
Okay.
And he was with these guys from New York that had moved here, and they was called. Their name was Gary and Galen.
Okay.
And from that point, they had the mixing tables and everything, and I just kind of soaked it in. So by the time I was around 11 or 12 years old, I pretty much was doing my own thing. Then this thing hip hop was born. So once hip hop was born, I always had a passion of doing music, and then it went from there. And then I went to Murray Wright High School. Shout out to Murray Wright. Boop, 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 boop. Shout out to Sean P. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Rez Davis. I took classes with those guys. And then I just went from that point. So pretty much I've been doing this thing for like a long time, maybe 25, 30 years.
Okay, so you're a vet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, now I'm trying to work through Detroit because if anybody knows Detroit is Detroit.
Detroit, you can
Detroit.
be yourself here.
Yeah,
in
you can
Detroit.
be yourself. I ain't gonna too much go hard in on my city, but let's just say you can go. Sometimes you gotta leave and go and then come back to Detroit in order for your own people to kind of embrace you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just, but you go somewhere else and somebody else, and you kind of get more appreciated.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of like what the spot is about. The spot is about this guy. Even though he's successful, when he come back to Detroit, he's doing these different things still in Detroit, but everybody, don't really see him as being on that platform.
Okay.
So, in Atlanta, he living this whole different other life, but when he come back to Detroit, he just regular old ace.
Okay.
But when he out in the different world, and he making all this money and, doing different things, people see him different.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of piggybacking on what you just said about sometimes you have to go elsewhere and then come back to Detroit.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice that, and it's a positive thing that COVID have brought out within, I say, like our movie industry, our, media networks, independent media networks, and artists and of all sorts, from musicians to rappers to singers. We are sticking together. Detroit is setting the narrative of what is cool now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel exactly what you said. Like I said, I have a lot of supporters with this music thing that I really didn't think. With the film, I didn't think I could really do it because I never shot a film. And this film was pretty much pieced together with no script.
Really?
Yeah, I did everything just on site, and then kind of like we just kind of freestyled. But once
the actors and all.
Everything.
Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Eddie Kane.
Okay, what's up, Eddie?
Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane on the T-shirt show.
Exactly. And I watched that. That was dope too. Even though he got stuck like the spot, but he remembered. He helped him remember. But yeah, Eddie Kane, that's my cousin as well. Delano Glass.
Okay.
His partner Bill. you know. And it was like, sometimes you can be a certain way and don't realize it yourself, because everybody goes saying, "You, that's nice, that's nice," but I was like, "Nah, it ain't good enough." You know what I'm saying? Because I never did sound.
Okay.
I just knew how to edit.
Okay.
So I never really knew how to do the sound. I really never knew how to pick the actors or none of that thing. I never did none of that. So everybody that's in the spot, I think Eddie Kane is the only person that's really a real actor. Everybody else is pretty much with somebody who just came in and we just tried it and it worked. So I was actually able to go to a couple of film festivals. And that's when I really realized that I had something.
Okay.
And then they was like, I was starting speaking with these different people, and they was like, "Well, who the director?" I was like, "Me." They was like, "Well, who edited it?" I was like, "Me." They was like, "Well, who shot it?" I was like, "Me." So I ended up getting a call from a guy out in LA named Charles Rogers. I think that's his name. Forgive me, Charles, but it was Charles Rogers. He was doing a lot of stuff. He actually used to work with DMX.
Okay.
Yeah, and he worked with DMX and Lee and a few other people. So he reached out to me. And then, you know, I was like, okay, they was asking, do you have an agent and all this different other things? I never dealt with that like that. So I didn't know nothing about no agents or nothing. So then later down the line, when I started getting these different people reaching out to me, bigger platforms like Amazon, you know what I'm saying, Music Time, and that's when I finally clicked and I realized I had something.
Okay. Well, you know, that's pretty dope.
Yep.
Are you going to have a premiere for the spot?
We actually working on it. I spoke with my manager, and we gonna go through Music Time and do like a pay-per-view thing, like at a low cost, you know, because what happened in the process of shooting the movie, I used some music that I didn't clear.
Right.
So
and that's a big thing.
Copyright infringement
Yes.
is what they call it. So my computer ended up crashing. So these parts of the film when it crashed, the music was in there.
Okay.
So I couldn't take it out or even override it to bring it down. So what we decided to do, we had to go through BMI, ASCAP. So we had to release it through a platform that covered the copyrights. So that way I don't get sued.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, once we release it through the pay-per-view, then I'll be able to, because Amazon offered me a certain amount of money to buy the film, but I couldn't even sell it to Amazon.
Because of copyright.
Yeah, because I had to go back and take care of that. So what we tried to do was just go ahead and get it out, do the soundtrack of my music that's up under there, and just hopefully, you know, do well.
That's what's up. So, you know, as far as the merchandise that you have, which one is just yours? The spot?
All of it.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Nah, all of that's what I'm saying. This entrepreneur thing I've been doing for a minute.
Okay.
But with COVID coming along, it was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yes, it was a blessing and a curse for a lot of people.
Yeah, you know, like I wasn't one of those people who I've been an entrepreneur. So a lot of people I know who stopped going to work and getting a different type of money and things. But with me, what it was able to bring more people like myself together.
Okay.
And now we networking.
Right.
And we networking and we doing things that people do, you know, would never thought they was able to do.
Okay.
Because now I'm seeing different numbers. See, I'm looking at the numbers now.
Mm-hmm.
So the numbers kind of make me smile a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the numbers will make you smile or cry.
Yeah, it make you go open like 2 different other bank accounts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know
right.
what I mean? So the whole thing is just kind of keep it low because I'm still in Detroit.
You gotta be low.
You know what I mean? But that's the whole thing. It's just I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of work. You know.
Well, you know, it was good having you on the show. It seemed like I heard you from somewhere, like a radio station or something.
Yeah, I was out there. I ain't plugging them, but you know what I'm saying. I did a few things with the radio in my day. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm plugging your show. What's your show again?
The T-Shay Show.
Say it one more time.
The T-Shay Show.
T-Shay
yeah.
Show. But no, you know I have a lot going on with the music. You know? And I got to say this too. Free J.R. Cash. You know what I'm saying. That's my son. That's my artist and my son.
Okay.
Yeah, he was wrongly convicted in Oakland County.
Really?
Yeah, I'm doing a documentary about that as well.
Okay, that is dope. That's really dope.
You know, good kid, just wrong place, wrong time, surrounded himself around certain people, and got caught up in something that, you know, we all do as, you know, kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was in his 3rd year of college, had a music career, We just had got a deal for $250,000 with Koch,
Okay.
down in Georgia.
Mhm.
Came back, lost a friend of his, had passed away. He came back, and you know, a lot of these kids, they experimenting with lean and, you know, opium pills, and he was running with the wrong people. Incident happened, and yeah, they gave my son 9 years, never been in jail.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we still working on that. It's been 4 years. I said here, free JR Cash.
Yes, free JR Cash. You
Free
know, I
JR
hate
Cash.
to see that happen to our people. I
Yeah.
really do, because the system will mess you up, and I am not a fan of Oakland County like that. You
I
know.
don't think none of us is from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Yeah, man, they
Yeah.
do us dirty sometimes. You
Yeah.
know.
My son had never been in trouble. Didn't even have a record. So that was another thing that I pushed trying to do the film, was to put his music out so that when he come home, his publishing would be built up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His publishing, his royalties. And that was one of the reasons I made the soundtrack for the film, The Spot.
Okay.
Coming to you April 24th, 9 o'clock on Music Time pay-per-view.
Okay.
And,
Well, T-Shay Sugar will be tuning in and trying to listen to that.
Well, I appreciate it, you know. And it's, you know, we just having platforms like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and being able to reach other people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't usually do this kind of thing. Like, my cousin, like, put on Facebook and turn on live. Like, I've been looking at this. I'm dropping. I'm going up and down. I see 5 or maybe 7 people in there. But, you know, like, if I was in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
this probably would be like 2,000. But Detroit is like 6,
Of course,
7 people.
yeah, it fluctuates.
But I appreciate all y'all out there who looking in. Dolores, you always there. Yo, jacket on the way, too. I got to get you a jacket, too.
Yes, make me a jacket.
I got
Make
you a
T-Shay
jacket.
Show.
I got you. You plug. I got the T-shirt for you, the jacket.
We're going to have to come down to the A, you know, T-Shay Show.
You know what I'm
See
saying?
what's up down there.
You know, they call us up north people.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of love, and I just want to take the time to tell you I appreciate what you're doing. If ain't nobody tell you,
Well,
your
thank
platform is, you know, everybody out there met in the studio. It's this how we got to work together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just to the I don't want to get politics.
No, it's fine. We do it all. We stir up tea here on the T-Shay Show. We stir it up.
I love the tea. I love the tea. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Is just black entrepreneurship. We need to work a lot together.
Yes.
And like I said, because we've been giving away our brands for so long, you know what I'm saying, and writing off. A lot of people don't know that everything that I got, I own.
And that's the best way to be.
Exactly. And I be wanting to teach. A lot of people like, you should get a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And tell people, it's so many ways you can make money. I tell them, I make money when I'm asleep.
Yep.
I make money when I'm asleep. And the reason for that, because I own everything. I own my copyright, I copyright everything. Everything is formatted to the point where it bring in money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I have the label and, you know, your royalties, your publishing, you know, your own T-shirts. And like I say, with the platform of just being on the internet, you can push your stuff out there. See, I don't worry about who support me, because mainly the people who support me is the people I don't even know.
Exactly. It's always the people that you don't
Yeah.
know that support you the most.
Yeah, even to like, you know, the gears or whatever. I just placed over the weekend, I posted a couple of my jackets, and I got like 30 people on my DM, and I was at the post office shipping stuff off.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
So, but sometimes it picks up. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it.
You just might get it.
And it's a blessing.
Yes.
It's a blessing.
So never complain about that blessing.
No, I never complain. It's hard work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting. And another thing, you say your birthday is when?
April the 13th. I'm an Aries gang.
I'm April the 13th.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
April
you my
13th.
Zodiac brother, huh?
That's it. We share the same date and the same month.
That's right.
That's why we up in here. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we do. You know
like
what I'm
minds think alike
saying? Hey, we gonna make it happen.
all the way.
Now, what size you said you wear?
I wear a small, but I'll take that large.
I got you. And I'm gonna get you on the jacket too.
Oh yeah, you know, because
And the
T-shirt
hat.
show, we promote.
Okay.
You know, I mess with my people,
Hey,
and you know, it's all love here.
I'm trying to get a website set up so the merchandise gonna be on there. It's been kind of a conflict of interest with, you know, like I say, down south is a little different. Detroit people, it's hard to get people to do things here, even paying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it done, and I'm most definitely be back. I got the artists, you know, that I want to bring on, the
Okay.
music. And we got some good music, because you can also go to my page, D-Day Music Group,
D-Day Music
at
Group.
yahoo.com.
Make sure y'all follow that.
Google me. All Facebook pages. You can go to what is it? Back Block TV, because I'm gonna release that up. That's my page too as well.
Okay.
So you know,
Black Block TV.
Back
Block TV.
Back Block TV.
Okay, and where can we find that?
Right now it's on YouTube, but I'm putting it over on Music Time as
Okay.
well. And I'm also got another movie that's gonna be coming out. And it's gonna be like a TV series as well.
That's what I was gonna ask you, but have you tapped off into the series?
Yeah, I'm watching a few people moving through the city, like Dennis. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, shout out to the big bro.
Al Nook on
Yep.
his way back from the ATL, from a Detroit native. And I'm gonna start out doing this first show. It's gonna be called Boys Time.
Okay,
Yeah,
and what is
it's
that
gonna
about?
be
Just
It's gonna be about basically about four young guys that's came up adolescents, and they in the streets, some like from the 80s,
okay.
and they grow up and just get out in the streets and do different things and survive. And pretty much fiction, but it's gonna be a lot of it is things I saw growing up in my neighborhood. And then after Boys Town, it's gonna be BTD, which
Okay.
is kind of like Boys Town as the kids, and then BTD is gonna be a spinoff of when
Okay.
they grown.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be coming out to you real soon. I've been working on that for about 7-8 years. Yeah, but
It takes that. I mean, does it take that long though?
well, before it was gonna be a film, but now
Okay.
it's gonna turn it into a television thing.
Mm.
And like I'm new to this, so a lot of
But
times.
you're persistent, so I mean. It's
Well, I
not-
got the stories.
Okay.
I got the stories. I got the motivation. I just don't, if you don't know what you're doing, and a lot of people don't like to share. So, when by me doing certain things, and my cousin Delano Glass, he been the one who's been behind me, like pushing me for real.
Mhm.
And like I said, I ownership everything that I do. So, you got to know the paperwork. You got to talk. I got Mr. Johnson. He's my lawyer.
Okay.
He's helping me out tremendously. So I have a lot going on, and it's just like I got the TV shows, I got the merchandise, I got the film company, the record company, and I'm doing all this by myself.
You're busy.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So we
stay
seeing
busy.
what you do in your 24 hours a day. Do you sleep? How many hours do you sleep?
That's real.
Like
I call cuz how many hours I sleep? I'm starting to get a few. Not much. I get my sleep in, but not much. Like for real, I done watch the sun go down and come up.
Mm.
That's how much rest I get. But it's all worth it because it's fun.
Well, you got love here in Detroit because my live is going crazy with LaTanya Johnson. She said, "That's my fan. What's up, CD?"
Oh, that's TJ.
Yeah,
T Mama.
TJ.
That's T Mama. T Mama. That's a good friend. Like I said, I got a lot of supporters.
Oh yeah.
I got a lot of supporters. We're gonna see what they do for us. Because I'm not just representing me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an old school cat from Detroit that was raised in Detroit.
Okay.
And when I go to these different places, and we've been watching film for a long time, so film is out in Hollywood. That's California. And even to New York with the hip hop thing. Detroit, shout out to Trick Trick. Detroit is a place, I work with a lot of people like Eminem. I work with Mark Hicks. I work with Obi Trice.
Okay.
Proof, rest in peace, Proof.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in the hip hop scene underground before it blew up and did different things for a long time. Like I said, music was my passion.
Okay.
But I just like to let everybody know where we from. Corrupt from the Dog Pound. Me and him was good friends. Ricardo Brown.
Okay.
I was there history when he was going through his thing with a situation with DMX. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been around for a minute, for a whole minute. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But it's all. I just want people to understand where we coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people that know me know, I'm pretty thorough. But you can change and do different things in your life.
You can.
And God give us, a platform sometimes. And sometimes you just gotta know how to use it. So that's my whole thing through the film, letting people know how we do. And a lot of it is not always pretty.
You're exactly right.
You know
And
what
you're
I'm saying?
showing the pretty, the ugly, all parts of it.
Exactly.
The grind, the grind.
The grind. Like now, we grind.
Yep, we grind.
You know, I got a song called "We Gonna Grind for the Dough" with
Okay.
J.R. Cash. You know, and I'm still grinding. That's part of the soundtrack.
Okay. Well, T-Shay Show is going to promote some of these songs, you know, have it on our page. And
we deeply appreciate that. Actually, I got a new single out as well for my manager, Kill Me. I got a new single out because I still do independent songs as well, and it's called Take Off.
Okay.
Yep. And I go by my stage name is Strategy. Facebook is Strategy One.
Right.
But you can go to any platform, Amazon, Google, what's the iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
And you can put in Strategy Take Off or either Strategy Problem.
Okay.
And actually, Problem is doing good overseas.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And I got another song from the film, The Spot. It's called oh my God, I can't even think of it right now. I got so much going on my mind.
It's okay.
But yeah, I most definitely get that music over to you. I checked the stats on Takeoff. It's doing well.
Okay.
It's doing better than Problems, but it's one of them songs. I'm actually about to shoot my video, and then I might retire from
music for a little.
Well, not from music, but you know, a lot of my friends are like, he still do music. Yes, I do music. It's called royalties. It's called checks. It's called making money when you sleep.
Right.
But yeah, I'm pushing. I'm working, and I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through a lot, and God, you know, He giving me opportunities to still do things, and that's just what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just being me.
That's all you can
Just
be.
being me.
The best version of yourself, huh?
The best version, like yourself. I mean, you know, April 13th. You know what it is. Yeah. I ain't got to tell you.
No, you ain't got to
tell
me.
What I'm saying? I just put God first and stay positive and keep moving. That's my whole thing. Just keep it moving.
That's all you got to do.
Because you never know, especially what's going on in this day and time. So I just put all my energy into what I'm doing, so that my kids can eat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know, it was a pleasure having you on the show today.
Well, I appreciate you having me, and like I said, I'll come back anytime. Can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I got to send love out to my homeboy, John Blaze, because I forgot to shout him out before. John Blaze, Eddie Kane, Delano Glass, Cortez Dozier, Bob Molly, a.k.a. Rolando Dozier, Simon Boulevard, Hartman, who else? If I forget. Oh, my God. If I forgot, you know I love you. The whole cast, everybody who supported me in the spot, everybody who keep believing in me, my mother, my sister Rita, she a real big supporter. My sister Nicola, shout out to her. Shout out to my brother Big T. You know, everybody who's showing me mad love. Appreciate y'all.
Okay.
Oh, most definitely you.
Oh, the T-Shay Show.
Yes.
I would like to shout out, like I said previously, you know, my homegirl boutique, Savage Boutique. I'm loving my outfit, so is everybody. Shakinda Flint, what's up? And y'all know my guy mom, Miss Tish, for doing my hair. And then here's another thing I want to, because everybody's asking. Now, you know, I'm with Oso Radio. The T-Shay Show is with Oso Radio. And it's pretty dope over here. And R.I.P. Dave. You know, you gone, but you never forgotten, Dave. And T-Shay, mwah.